Well, going to the dentist can be a painstaking process for some people, but it doesn't have to be. Advancements in technology have made things easier for the patient when it comes to your nerves, wallet, and overall health. I recently paid a visit to Delmarva Dental Services in Salisbury to find out more. Take a look. Delmarva Dental Services has been in Salisbury since 1980. In that time, advancements in technology have helped further the relationship between doctor and patient.
When the dentist can see better, when the patient can see better, you can pick up things and you can educate the patient better.
Dr. Joseph Harmon is one of 4 dentists who are part of the practice. He showed us the facility and the various tools and methods doctors now use to keep your mouth in check. First, there's the 3D X-ray machine. It gives a more detailed look of your mouth than a normal 2-dimensional X-ray would. I had to try it out to see what it does, so I suited up and planted myself in front of the machine.
Rest your chin. Stay nice and still. Here we go.
And in a minute's time, the results were in. All right, so here's the image that you guys just took of my mouth. Tell me, how does it look?
It looks great. Look how nice and straight your roots are.
So basically what you're saying is my mouth is a model of what you want to see.
You are a supermodel is what you are.
I always knew it. Dr. Harmon says the 3D X-ray lets him completely dissect a person's mouth and see things that would otherwise remain hidden.
Therefore, you can pick up an abscess that's there, that's hidden behind a root, because you can look behind the root, and you can save the patient time and money because you can diagnose the problem sooner.
Here's a good example of how the X-ray helps. Dr. Harmon needs to put an implant in this patient's mouth. You can see a tooth is missing. With the X-ray, he can figure out how much bone he has to work with and how close he is to the sinus cavity. It leaves nothing to chance.
So you're saving the patient time, money, and aggravation.
Speaking of taking a snapshot of your mouth, this is where the intraoral camera comes in. It magnifies your teeth up to 100 times. If you look on the screen, you can see just how close the camera gets. In doing so, it helps with early detection and diagnosing an issue that otherwise could have gone unnoticed. And that's where this laser comes into play. The camera picked up this pit and groove in the patient's mouth.
A pit and a groove to a bacteria is like the Grand Canyon. Okay, so when you take your toothbrush and you brush over that pit and groove, the bacteria is waving at your brush going over top of it. Okay, so however deep that is will dictate what the probability of a cavity is.
The laser determines if it's a cavity or not. It gives the doctor a numerical reading from the area in question. Based on the number, the doctor knows how to treat it accordingly. And if any procedure, big or small, gives you anxiety, that can be treated.
We have all types of anti-anxiety options, anywhere from doing desensitization, where we just do a little bit at a time to build trust, to taking a Valium, to laughing gas. We even have oral sedation, where we can give a patient a short-acting sleeping pill. And we have IV sedation, where we can start an IV for people that are really, really afraid.
So we've discussed the health of your mouth and how certain issues can be treated. But there's also the appearance of your teeth, and some may be looking for that knockout smile. One way to do that, Invisalign.
You can see readily that, again, how clear it is, and it fits snugly on the teeth.
Dr. Bob Esham is another dentist at Delmarva Dental Services. An alternative to braces, Invisalign works by using a series of trays.
Each new tray makes the teeth a little bit straighter. You wear a set of trays basically 2 weeks, and then you change to a new set, and typically we would see the person once every 6 weeks, or we give them 3 sets, and then they come back, we reevaluate how it's going.
Invisalign is fairly new. It came onto the dental scene about 10 years ago and has become a popular way to straighten teeth.
It has grown tremendously in the adult population, and within the last about 3 years, Invisalign is now working with the teen population.
Finally, have you ever wanted veneers or crowns but don't know how you will look with them? This computer system at Delmarva Dental Services can show you what you will look like when all is said and done.
And all it takes is a few clicks of the mouse, and there you have it.
It's a lot of trust. I mean, it would sort of be like buying a car with not knowing what your car is going to look like.
And if there's one important piece of advice for you to walk away with, it would be this.
It's a lot easier and a lot less costly if you come for regular checkups than if you wait until you have pain.
Now, Dr. Harmon also says when it comes to taking care of your teeth, the one important thing people should be doing every day, flossing. It's as simple as that. Well, still to come here on Delmarva Life, Lisa speaks with Olympic gold medalist Carrie Strug. She'll tell us how 4 lucky fans can win a trip to the 2012 Olympic Games in London. And next, Easton native Maggie Rogers joins us. She'll tell us more about her new album and we'll get a full performance. Delmarva Life, life at its best here on Delmarva.